Okay, so setup wise looking very, very good. Posture wise over the ball now, nice. Arms hanging down from the shoulders, great. If we look at this left hand one now, the issue we have with the takeaway, arms still moving a little bit further away from the body than we want. Certainly less than what it was. I mean, from less than a week or two ago, your left hand would probably be over here, more outside sort of the top of your forehead and your hairline, okay, rather than at least now it's sort of underneath your nose there. It needs to go back a little bit more kind of under the shoulders, we said, but it's moving in that direction, and I think small incremental change is better because you feel more, you're kind of nearer where you're used to being, so you don't feel as strange. If you're sort of back, like, oh god, that feels really too far inside, it feel really, really peculiar, okay? But then because of that top of the backswing, you can see now when you get there, there's a bit of daylight now between your left arm there and your shoulder. That left arm is a little bit bending now, so they're a lot less laid off, so again, another positive to take from that, okay? So this one here now sort of set aside the golf ball. Ooh. So when there's no ball there, so your left arm now underneath your chin more, that left hand's a lot closer to your body. If we relate that back to there, okay, where your hands are there, there's a bit less daylight between there and there. Again, small little margins, but sufficiently, yeah, exactly, impact. You'll see when you hit the ball at the screen now, where you hit the screen is actually the same position because the club's come back to the same position in hitting the golf ball, but rather than the face pointing here, this one it pointed over there. So that one drew back to square, that one just went over there somewhere, okay? So again, top of the backswing, that left arm again a little bit high above there, so your left elbow just off the top of your shoulders there. This move here now, sort of holding the face, that kind of there needs a little bit more kind of almost swishing and releasing the club. It's a little bit kind of holding the face open, which, excuse me, is going to lead to that face being a bit more right when we hit the golf ball, okay? So, but left arm, we can see, nicely across your shoulders, okay, and again the club a lot less laid off. Your left elbow's more on your Adidas logo rather than that one there, okay. So doing some of those moves there just to sort of incorporate that. That one there's good, just need to go a slight bit further forward, okay. But taking your time between shots. As you watch this club go back now, left hand is kind of, your hands are kind of more under your nose rather than your eye line, okay. So when it goes back, there you go. So your hands there, even to be fair, even better, actually underneath your chin, so even better position there, okay. Left arm there, that's compared to a week or two ago, where you had the club in that same position, your arm was at here and bending and the club was kind of over there, so you've really brought the hands in, and the more the hands work in this way, the more the club kind of works out there, which is great. Whereas the past, your hands were sort of out here somewhere and the club was whipped inside with all that forearm and rotation, which again we said discuss, open the club face up. So as you start going back now, top of the backswing there, okay, we can see as we go in, left arm a little more nearer to your logo. Again, small little margins, but enough to change that club face. As you come back to the golf ball, as you're at the golf ball there now, your path is coming in here for a pretty good position. And if we look just before impact, there's some daylight there between your elbows and the fact that you're a little bit this way. If we look as we come back into here, okay, I'll go back a frame, just before impact, there's no daylight, and that is literally the sort of small little margin, the fact you just had your arms, rather than being kind of here, so therefore daylight, your arms now have squared up a little bit more, so that club face now is actually slightly squarer. So if we watch this ball now, both of these golf balls hit just right of the green line there, okay, that was a little bit more towards the white line, that was a bit further, but they both start at a similar angle, okay. This one now with a square club face, send it down the middle of the fairway, see the golf ball there now tracking pretty much dead straight, whereas this one starts off a little bit more to the right of that, and as we see when the ball then goes through, see it's cutting off to the right there, so because the face was that slightly more open, your arms underneath here, okay, just those small little so bringing that left arm in, we can square. If you go out here, you create daylight, and then you're coming back in kind of there, trying to then do that, and all this motion, it's wasted motion for starters, and it's an inconsistent motion, okay. But again, I think in terms of hitting the golf ball, if we can get yourself doing some practice swings to the side of the ball, just feeling where that left arm is in, left arm across your shoulders there nicely, okay, do some practice swings with that, and try if you can to get in the habit of about a minute a ball if you can. So if you go to the range and hit 50 balls, at least more than 35 minutes. And what I say to a lot of people is actually go to range with like a decent, what I call a practice playlist of chilled out music that sort of calms you and slows you down, and think, okay, right, if I hit 60 balls on the driving range, whatever you might do, work out a playlist that's going to be at least 45 minutes long, or whatever time frame you have to go. If you've got less than 45 minutes, then obviously do a smaller one and hit less balls. But I'd rather you hit good quality shots in a smaller time frame than hit a lot of shots and just eventually becoming more ingrained and just reacting very well, rather than hitting good golf shots. So if you just keep hitting the same shot over and over again after 20 or 30 shots, you just kind of figure out where straight is. And the ball's going straight, which is great. And on the golf course 3 days later, what was that feeling again? Where am I going to be? Okay? Make sense?
Yeah, all good.
Excellent. Good stuff, mate.